episode. So welcome, Sadie.
Thank you.
So let's start by telling who you are and how old you are and where in the world right now, because we are international.
Hi everyone, I'm Sadie. I'm 17 and I'm from Middletown, Connecticut in the US.
Sure. And so let's start by how do you know about Sierra? I mean, how did you discover Sierra and have you ever called yourself to be a light worker?
So I knew who Sierra was when I was quite a bit younger. At like around the time she was leaving Little Mermaid, I found out who she was, and obviously Ariel's one of my dream roles, so that was always in the back of my mind, like, oh, Sierra plays Ariel. But then later in 2020, I want to say July, I think, that's when I started calling myself a light worker because that's when I started watching all of the Light Lessons episodes and her older interviews and stuff. And I was like, oh, this Sierra is very inspirational and very funny as well. So she was definitely someone I gravitated to because of that.
So let's talk about how do you discover like lesson worldwide or how do you know about the project?
I think I discovered Light Lessons Worldwide through one of our other light workers, Taylor. Shout out to Taylor. But she was part of it as well. And I saw the account on Instagram and I was like, oh wow, this is cool. Then I remember asking Taylor, I was like, are they taking other languages to translate? So for those of you who don't know, I am the Hebrew translator for Light Lessons Worldwide. So I got involved with that. And then this project, we had talked with Valicia Lakay about making a musical. So all of the translators were talking, we were trying to figure out what we could do, and this is what we ended up with.
So what did you first heard when I first announced to everyone that like let's do something big like a musical? What is your first reaction to that message that I typed to everyone?
I think my first reaction was like, wow, this is a really good idea. It's gonna be really cool to see everyone like internationally too, bringing all this together just to do a super fun musical for Sierra. And even if it's not like the best of quality because we're on Zoom and everything and not in person, it'll still be something really cool that we can all have.
So tell me about your role in the musical. So you're not a creator, but what is your role? So what do you do in within the musical?
In this musical, you'll probably see me doing a little bit of singing and going along with Kelly's choreography. I'm not choreographing, but obviously, if I'm in those two numbers that you mentioned in Kelly's interview, A Million Dreams and This Is Me, I'll be obviously doing the choreography along with everyone else.
So what do you expect the musical will be look like? Do you have ever expect like what it will gonna be turned out? Have you ever think of something like that?
I think it's going to turn out pretty well. It'll look really interesting to see everything put together. Like, and after seeing the You Will Be Found cover, we kind of have a idea of how everything's going to look, combining everything together. So I'm excited to see all of the other songs and have that all put together as well.
So tell me a little bit known fact about you, so like everyone can know more about who you are. So just one or two unknown fact about you, or some like hidden interest that not many people know about it.
Unknown fact. I feel like everyone knows me pretty well. I'm a pretty social person when it comes to meeting people. So I feel like people know me. So I don't really have anything unknown. But I get like interesting talents. My aunt all the time she would work with me on naming all of the state capitals when I was much younger, and now I can name all of them if someone asked me. So I guess that's a fun hidden fact about myself.
Well, so we start by like lesson. So tell me about what is your favorite like lesson so far? Do you have ever one or two like lessons so far?
My two favorite are Light Worker and You Are Enough because they're very general, and if you pull that light lesson and you're trying to think of something to do, it's very easy to find something to do for those two.
So If you can ever say something about in one sentence how much say
One sentence about how light lessons changed my life.
a
Yeah,
general.
light lessons really helped me grow as a person and have a more positive outlook on life.
If you can had any message that you want to leave everyone with, or is a quote that you love so much, can you share with everyone?
So going off of the light lesson that Phoebe and I both picked today, we're like stealing her brand right now, or I am anyway. But you are enough. You are so enough. It's unbelievable how enough you are.
So, this is short interview, but I know that many of us are gonna have much more chance to meet everyone else. You're gonna meet everyone else in the cast member, creative team. They are gonna line up with everyone.